Grand Horizon, greetings. Good morning, Aquarius and Cross Watchers. I have to apologize for listing the readings for guests last night. It was not supposed to be for last night because I knew I was going out. So it was supposed to be for tonight, okay? And hopefully we can get that done tonight. So if you would like a 1 or 2 question reading, pop in tonight. If you would like a private reading, the information also will be in the description box, all right? I prefer to get hit up by my email, and in the subject line, put a private reading. They are $26 for 45 minutes. I want to thank my ancestors, spirit guides, my higher self, and also the audience for these readings, for growing my channel, all right? When I get to 3K, I will be giving a giveaway. I will be moving my cards up to my reading room tonight or today. Maybe probably tonight after the personal readings. I just need to get a chair. So I do not want to take my kitchen chairs upstairs. They're very uncomfortable for as long as I do the readings most of the time. So again, we're going to pop into the reading and see what's going on in your energy right now. Wait, gauge, judge, reflect, then act boldly. Okay? This is also about having patience, okay? Aquarius and Cross Watchers. Show me more what Aquarius and Cross Watchers need to know. You need to take time to look at things in all aspects in every angle before you react. A lot of us are healing our nervous system, confronting the beast within. Hi, Rhoda. A lot of us are healing our nervous system. When we go through a lot of trauma, chaos, and crazy energy, our nervous system gets on full alert. We're always like in that flight, what is it? Flight or run response, forget what. Fight or flight response. So again, we either fight it or we run from it. But again, this is telling you to be patient, look at everything from every angle before you judge it and before you act. And when you do act, act boldly, act with confidence, act with courage, act with strength, be brave to confront any and every situation that you are enduring. Again, next to it has confronting the beast within me. So again, a lot of you guys are confronting the beast within you. This also could be somebody's energy around you. All right, so we're going to get no turning back. I did get that like in my download. Whoa, that this is what we're going to talk about. I feel like somebody or some people that you had to deal with, you know, in the past, might even be right now, but a lot of this is past energy. You know, they did a doozy onto your nervous system. So some of you guys are very guarded. You're very much in fight or flight response, okay? You don't really know how to react because you've been through so much situations where you can't trust people. So it makes you sometimes doubt yourself. So you have to confront that beast within you. But like I said, I also feel like this is somebody that poorly judged you and reacted very boldly towards you. And with the gray knights here, and it was based off envy and things that were very unhealed within them. So somebody is looking at themselves of how they treated you, how they went about things. Somebody might be in jail, or they might be in a prison, a mental prison with confinement here, but it did pop up in reverse. Somebody might be getting out of jail. They might also be trying to get out their head of what they done, okay? I'm hearing they're trying to validate why they treated you a certain way. Sowing seeds of hope, harvest what you plant, blossoming sustaining, committing to the process. Again, Aquarius, that is about the seeds that you're planting. Like, you want to nurture these seeds. You want to sustain them. You want to have a consistent commitment to them, right? Because it is a process. Nothing is going to sprout up and happen overnight. So again, that's about committing to you, committing on the work that you need to do for yourself, no matter what is going on around you, or because what goes on around you is also going on within you. As above, so below, as within, so without. So again, anger and chaos. Some of you guys might be dealing with a lot of anger. You might have a little resentment from people and situations that you had to endure, all right? All the chaos that you've been through. Again, for some of you guys, it still, ignited that flame within inside of you. So again, act boldly. Do what you got to do for yourself. Also, it puts seeds in for your healing, for you to progress and no matter what, persevere and move on, right? For the life that you want to have. Sun and wealth is here, all right? So again, if that's what you want to progress and be famous, you want to progress and have a nice bank account, bank check, money coming in, you have to, again, stay committed to yourself. Life here on earth is a journey. It actually is a voyage, right? How many times do we go around the sun? Again, with Saturn here, we learn very much karmic lessons. We learn some harsh lessons that they don't become our reality. Again, it becomes a lesson, again, that we need to have to move on. Everything happens for a reason. Nothing happens by chance or mistake. So whatever we endured, we had to endure that for some reason or another, all right? Some of you guys, like I said, dealt with people that just were nasty and mean to you, and you don't understand why. And again, some of you guys got some anger and resentment because people presented you with a whole bunch of chaos, and you don't know where that came from. A lot of times when people do that, it comes from them, not from you. You could do nothing but be the authentic you. Dreamweaver, lucid space, create your truth. Create your truth, break free. Some of you guys, like I said, you're breaking from a web, a spider web, something that had you confined, something that had you trapped, all right? This could even be your thoughts. Again, you should pay attention to your dreams. Your dreams are downloads and messages. Heavy tidings, signal of unease, a grim message. Somebody's getting a grim message. Somebody's getting some type of message, okay? But these are tidings that they put in, all right? It looks like message of sorrow, cloudy days, charming chat, inspiring news. So some of you guys could be getting messages of love, but you're so guarded and so blocked off, you don't trust anybody or anything that you come getting in, again, because you still need this working on yourself. Spiritual rooting. That did come out in reverse. We're going to get to the bottom of this, guys. I don't feel like all of this is your energy. Game is over. There is a game that somebody played with you that is over. They could have played with your heartstrings, played with your emotions, played with your mind. But someone doesn't want the game to be over. Number 28, which is a 10. Yeah, it's a lot of chaos, drama. Hi, from Hawaii. It's probably beautiful here, and it's nothing but cloudy and grim here. Speaking of grim, it is grim here on the East Coast. I am in New Jersey. Show me more for Aquarius and cross watchers. Sea of despair, feelings. Feelings of helplessness, soul, drowned, selfish, gloom, clueless, fragile, sorrow, rage, fearful, empty. I don't feel like that is you. I do feel like you are having a secret blossom. All right? The Tempest. Let's get 3 more. Okay, too many. So already I'm getting with this Aquarius and cross watchers that you've been through a lot of drama. You've been through a lot of unnecessary bullshit, okay? And this was not of your own doing, okay? For a lot of it, it could have been like you trusted people that you should not have trusted, okay? But you did not know until you was heavy in it, right? Again, but people are, again, reaping what they sowed because that is just karmic law. That is karmic. That is energy, period. What you put out, you will receive back. You don't have to receive it back from the person that you did this to, but some way or another in life, people will receive what they put out. And this was at the bottom of the deck when I first began it. No turning back. Somebody burned the bridge with you, okay? They burned the bridge with you, and you are, again, world here. You're having new opportunities. The world is opening up for you. The world is in your hands. But again, you have to get a new perspective on life. Not be angry. Don't hold resentment. Don't hold what people have done to you very personal. Because it's not personal for you. It's personal for them. What a lot of people do to somebody else, especially if it's chaotic, especially if it's unruly, especially if it is negative, it's because they have these feelings about themselves. So a lot of people will project this energy onto someone else just to release the burden of them carrying it on or them doing the work of healing it. So I feel for some of you guys, you've been through a lot, okay? You've been through a lot. People play a lot of games with you. It might have blocked your money, blocked your progress, blocked your job, your career. Hi, good day, love. So again, these things, again, Spirit is telling you, again, these are situations that you need to heal. And healing is a process. It's never one and done. It is something that sometimes you have to go back and forth and go back and forth to do. Especially when you find yourselves in situations or people like this. And it also starts, like I said earlier, it starts to play a role in your nervous system of how you respond. Again, if you don't do the healing, you're always going to be in that fight or flight response. And everybody don't deserve that energy, okay? It's about using your discernment, too, about who you can trust, who you can't trust. Pattern recognition. When you see things that, that you've been through before, speak about it. Acknowledge what it is. And then act boldly. Get out of the situation. Move accordingly. Adjust. Adapt, all right? Twin flames. Pure love. And they got the flame in the middle. Some of you guys could have been done wrong by someone that you considered your twin flame, someone you shared a lot of emotions with, loving, caring situation. A twin flame don't have to be a lover. It can be a friend. It can be a family member. It can be anybody. But it's somebody that you once was resonating with, that you feel like you guys had almost like similar purposes, like you guys really were united at the heart, at the soul, at one time. Okay? Let me take a sip because this is going to get deep. I can tell. So again, yeah, you've been through a lot of madness. Okay? Instead of taking and absorbing all that energy, you have to know when to release it because it is not you. Yeah, I hope I don't need a new lawyer. Oh my God. All right, we're going to pull some heart chakras here because I really feel like that is needed here. All right. But I feel like, yeah, you got to keep the faith as I just took it out the box. Keep the faith, Aquarius. I think we had this in cross watchers. Keep the faith of what you want to succeed in life. Don't allow your past to hold you back. Grief. Some of you guys are going through a mourning stage or somebody is grieving you. Again, I feel like a lot of this is somebody else. But you are still in the midst of it. Okay? Because this is something that somebody done to you. And yeah, you still might be grieving the loss of somebody. But I really feel like somebody that was playing a lot of mind games, doing a lot of trickery towards you. Okay? Played on your innocence, took advantage of you. They're going through a lot of things, all right? Because no matter what, you are persevering. You know your value, you know your worth, okay? Perfection and balance. Somebody could have something going on in the legal system. Because that was the justice card. Calm down. Whoa. Facade. Whoa. Okay. Trickery did come out. Insecurity. Different. Forgiveness. I would. One more, Spirit, please. Just one more. All right. Vanity. And that came out in reverse. Workaholic. Some of you guys could be trying to work through your pain. You could be very invested in your job, in your business. Like I said, because you've been through some things and you're traumatized. You don't want to focus on anything else but work, but your business. Because depending on or trusting in other people in situations right now, even love, it is just very tumultuous for you. Like you don't like being in this energy, but this is what it has boiled down to, right? Again, this is still you trying to confront the beast within you because you're working on yourself, and part of working on yourself is working through it, feeling it to heal it. Some people don't want to feel it. They don't want to feel it. They don't want to reminisce of how that made them feel or what somebody put them through, okay? And you have to feel it. You have to feel it to heal it. You have to actually go through the feelings to heal what you're going through. You can't be an avoidant. I feel like that's what you've been dealing with. People that were avoidant to dealing with their own mess, their own chaos, their own drama. Happy Sunday. Oh, hi, Nikki. What is that, Nikki Normal? I like that. Workaholic. So again, you are about to experience a miracle. You're about to experience something that is unexplainable. But again, because it's part of you being rewarded for everything that you've been through and keeping the faith. It all boils down to you, Aquarius, all right? And cross watchers. But I really feel like somebody's going through something for becoming against you and betraying you. Again, it's asking you to have forgiveness. Whoever did trickery on you, this person was very vain, okay? They were very superficial. They were very much a facade. They were very much fake because they were not the person that they portrayed themselves to be to you. This could have been a friend, a lover. This could have been a group of people, okay? Again, this person was very much, had clouded judgment when it came up upon you. They did not know how strong you was. They thought you were going to fold. They thought you were going to flake. Maybe you flaked on this relationship. Maybe you got out of there, okay? But yeah, this was somebody that was playing a lot of mental and mind games with you. Now they're in a sea of despair because they're feeling everything that they put you through. Like I said, energy gets reciprocated no matter what. That's why they tell you, plant good seeds, do good things, have a pure intention in life. I know it's hard sometimes, but if you are a good person, it is not hard. If you operate at a place where you have pure intentions, you're not on no debauchery, you're not on no bullshit, you're not trying to have a criminal mind, you're not trying to get away with things, that is easy for you to do. But the disadvantage is people also take advantage of that. Oh, that person is naive. Oh, that person is stupid. Oh, that person is so dumb and innocent. No. We operate with pure intentions because we want that back. But that don't necessarily we're going to get it back from everybody. But this is also talking about what you've been through. It is not you. It is these people that done this to you. And best believe the year of 2026 to 10, it is the end of that. People are going through their karma. And a lot of them don't even know where it's coming from because they have done this for so long to many other people. Okay? So they can't even pinpoint, oh my God, that's from when I did Aquarius wrong. Because they did Aquarius wrong, crosswatcher wrong, their mama wrong. They done so much trickery. They did so much nonsense and chaos to a lot of people. They've been doing this probably half their lives. I don't want to say all their lives. Because even with these people, a lot of trauma and things have happened to them that they have not healed. Okay? So like I said, they go on doing things to other people, projecting that energy onto others, thinking people are going to be accepting of this nonsense. And, you know, a lot of people just say, enough is enough. I'm not dealing with this. I don't care if you're family, friend, lover. I'm not dealing with it. I don't deserve this. All I've been was good to you. I'm not going to deal with this. And I feel like this is the energy here. But somebody is really having a lot of remorse for how they treated you, how they did you. And the sad thing is here, I feel like they want your forgiveness, but they want it like from you. They took advantage of your innocence. Again, they also could have triggered you to do some inner child healing. These people look like they need some inner child healing, okay? Whatever they went through, it was not your fault. So they did not need to display that kind of energy onto you. You was undeserving of this nonsense. We're going to see who this is and what's going on in your energy, Aquarius and cross-watchers, okay? Show me what is going on for this energy for Aquarius and cross-watchers. What is this? What is this about? Seven of Swords. Like I said, you dealt with somebody that was very deceptive. Was stomping on, again, they thought you was a sacrificial lamb. And they wanted to rule all over you. They wanted to walk all over you. Okay? Basically, they wanted to destroy your innocence. They wanted to destroy how people saw you, how people perceived you, your goals, your inspirations, your aspirations. Show me more. Page of Pentacles. But for some of you guys, you learned a valuable lesson through all this nonsense that you've been through in life. You learned from your failures. You do have the ability and had practiced it to reflect on what has gone on. Why did I have to go through this? Why was this lesson presented to me? Why did they do this? Okay? So again, with the Page of Pentacles, you might have to even start all over in life. You were a student. You're a student here in the game of life. So again, these lessons have been coming upon you, especially with the Seven of Swords. That's also talking about self-sabotage. You have dealt with a lot of situations that you stayed in far too long. People that you stayed around far too long. Okay? Also, this talking about somebody here, again, they self-sabotage themselves by coming for you. By thinking they can walk all over you. By thinking they can just crumble and destroy your innocence. Okay? Could have been a Capricorn, Aquarius energy here. Nine of Wands. That is the root cause of everything. You have resilience. No matter what kind of fire, what kind of crazy energy you've been around, you persevere. You're very resilient. You are a warrior, okay? You are a spiritual warrior. You had to fight through a lot of bullshit in your life, like I said. Things that were unnecessary. All right? And again, these were valuable lessons that teach you how to protect yourself, protect your energy. Speak up. Oh, Lord, here we go. It is Mercury retrograde, so we're going to have a lot of this energy. Let me remove some cards. I can't wait to get upstairs because I got cards all over. I can't even eat at my table. Oh, my God. All right. So, like I felt the energy. This is somebody that has a lot of regret and remorse how they treated you. This is somebody that wants to come back. They want to talk to you. They want to explain to you that their emotions were erratic and they operated out of whatever, an emotional place. It could have been a Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. Taurus or Gemini is here. Let's get more of this energy. Whoever this is, they're having a lot of bad luck. It's karma. They're going through a lot of karma because they put up a facade. They put up a fake mask around you. They wore a lot of fake masks. This person didn't love themselves. And one of the things is here, look, it has here, if I can get the card, insecurity. And it's right there with the devil. This is somebody that you walked away from or they walked away from you. Somebody's been in heavy reflection of what they've done. Also, the experiences around them have been very devastating, tragic. They don't have a lot of good things happening in their life. But the cute thing is you avoided this situation by allowing them to walk away, allowing them to push you away, allowing to get away from these people. You were saved. Life is not treating them very unfair. Okay? And like I said, they don't even know where this is coming from. Because they've been doing this to several other people. And then when it got to you, the buck stopped. Because you was one out of all the people they've done this to that actually stood up for yourself, that took the L. Like you didn't continue, to the people I'm talking to here, you didn't continue to fight for something that was not worth it. You didn't continue to go back and forth. That is what I said today. I mean, not today, but in the beginning of the year. It's two things I'm not doing. Two things I'm not doing this year. And that's going back and forth with anybody. I don't give a fuck who you are. I'm not going back and forth with no one. You want to do me wrong? You want to walk away? You want to push me away? You want to talk about me? I'm not going back and forth with you. Who are you? You didn't create me. You're not going to destroy me. This person or these people, they're not getting love. They're not getting rewards. They're not getting offers. Things are crumbling around them. And now they want to come and communicate with you because, oh, I was in my emotions, Aquarius. They might even want to say some words that you might have said to them in your face. All right? They all of a sudden have self-reflect. They're looking back on their past and what they have done. And like I said, one of their deep regrets is hurting and coming for you. It looked like somebody ghosted you. Just switched up on you. Gave you no explanation of why they did what they did. And why they did what they did, because this person was listening to other people about you, people that was lying to them about you. But like I said, this keeps coming out. But I'm going to spin this a little bit. They wanted to believe this. Because this person was jealous of you as well. Okay? I don't care if it was a lover, a friend, a family member. They were jealous of you and what you had going on in your life. No matter you went through hard times before, this wasn't the first time. It probably won't be the last time. But you know better, you do better. And that's what you started to portray to this person. Like for some of you guys, you saw the trickery a mile away. You saw somebody switch up on you. All right? Now they want to come and do the blame game, point the finger at somebody else. But the thing is, too, as well, they want to come back in because, again, just like they were told to do this to you by somebody that did not like you. They listened to a third party, other people that was around them, could have been their family, friends, that did not like you. Because that particular person, or those people did not like you, were jealous of you. They had insecurities, okay? They actually were playing with the devil, meaning the devil energy, lust, jealousy, envy, materialism. Whatever you had going on, these people wanted. They wanted to be like you. And they knew they could not copy you. They could not be you. So why not destroy you? That way people don't see you the way that they were seeing you anymore. The way that they saw you is how other people, hundreds of people, maybe people around the world. Some of you guys are very global. You travel. You do things that these people could not do. Not that they couldn't do it, they didn't want to. Again, they had insecurities about themselves. I know I get to a place where I don't need a damn date. I'll go out by myself. If I got to wait for somebody to get a babysitter and do all this, I'll go by myself. I am that secure and I know how to handle myself. I will go out by my damn self. I will go on a trip by myself. I just will tell my mom and my loved ones where I'm at in case something happened. But I don't need a group. I don't need a crew. I can stand alone in my energy. 9 of Wands. I'm very resilient. I know how to defend myself. I know what to do if something is not looking right, if I feel I'm in danger. The most time I've been in danger when I was around other people. People poisoning me on trips, leaving me stranded. Oh, hell no. I'm not dealing with that. I'm not dealing with that. So now you got somebody, again, that is heavy in their emotions because they walked away from you, they ghosted you, and you have been one of the most prevalent things in their life. The people that they around don't give a damn about them. They just want them to follow them. They just want them to listen to them. They want to be able to control them. They want this person to be a puppet. And this person was. Now that they got played by the same people that were trying to play you, now they want to come back and apologize and communicate and talk to you and open up. No, you didn't want to open up before. You didn't want to be trustworthy before. You didn't want to be real with us before. Stay right over there, right? What doesn't we see coming? This could have been a lover. For some of you guys, this was succubus energy. This person was draining you, doing sex magic on you. This was a choice that they made. Could have been a Gemini. Again, you can't make it up. This person had you very much in your head. Like I just said, this person was jealous of you as well. Wanted to one-up you. They wanted to be above you. Because they felt like you might not have felt it. You might not have been displaying it, but they felt this way about you. Like you were living larger than life. You were bigger than them. You were, enormous. You were a giant to them. And now they're switching the roles like they were this innocent little lamb. But this person was draining you of your energy, of your essence, of your vitality. They were definitely put here to play mental games with you. Also to treat you and make you feel very isolated, very alone. Very alone. Like you have no one. Like you needed this person and these people. Like I said yesterday, Aquarius is one of the signs that is a human. Okay? that is a human. Everybody else is some type of animal. I think Geminis are human too, but they're like two-faced, which they very much are. Sorry. But we're very connected to the ethers, to the cosmos, right? And we know, a lot of us know, we're never alone. We have our spirit team. I'm sure too, and no one's above me, okay, but the divine. Very. Hi, Phoenix, baby. Where you going? Child, my mother is a Gemini. My brother is a Gemini. I got a mother, 2 brothers. My ex, I'm not even counting this ex. He wasn't an ex. He was, I'm not counting him as an ex. Hi. I am not counting him as an ex. Because I knew in my mind, I could not go nowhere with this man. He was a criminal. He was on parole. I didn't want this man to be introduced to my mother as my man. Hell no. Not as a pedophile. So that's another thing that, oh wow, thank you, Spirit. Oh, my hand's itching. Some of these people thought they were bigger than life. Some of these people thought the role that they played in their life was more than what it was. Some people just really thought that you was holding them in such a place in your heart. And you might have. But again, for some of you guys, you might have had a common sense and use your intuition to see the trickery ahead of time, to see the facade, that this person was being very two-faced. They were playing mind games with you. They weren't very trustworthy. They weren't very innocent. Just by their life. Just by where they were in their life. Life haven't been treating them so good because they haven't been doing good. The fuck? So what do you think you're gonna get? You get what you give. So again, this person wants to come back. This is what we don't see. For some of them, they mad that you chose you over all this nonsense. Again, because you were in this place of all these mind games. For what? All you have to do is be real with Aquarius. We're very non-judgmental. We try to see every side of every angle to what people go through because life be lifing. And we understand it. Yeah, this person is very sorry that they rejected you. That they ghosted you. Again, Gemini's energy, Gemini, Cancer, Virgo, and Libra's energy here. For some of them, they feel like they really messed up a good thing. They could have had a good thing with you. You could have helped their life go into a new direction. But instead, they went to listen to Manny, Mo, and Jack over here that led them into a wrong direction. They're in mental... Yes, thank you. Thank you. Sometimes I can't find my words. You guys be helping me out. This person very much was an opportunist. And it doesn't even be about money all the time. It's your energy. And that's what they coming back for. Your energy. They need it. They feel better about themselves. When they was around you, they were having good luck. Things were working out for them. They were having offers. Things have changed. Because they can no longer get that energy from no one else. No one else is like us. They call us eccentric and unique for a reason. A lot of people put up a facade to fit in. A lot of us don't. We don't want to. We were made that way, not to fit in. It was a joke that people said, God said, no, we're going to make Aquarius where they don't fit in. That's what we want. We don't want people to just go along with the program. Follow the sheep. We don't want people just to be sheep. We can't have everybody a sheep. We need one that rebels against all the nonsense, against all the fake traditions. Okay? But even without that, they know, Aquarius and Cross Watchers, they know from what you've been through, you don't play about you no more. You don't play. You might have played a little bit around or put up that facade yourself. Like you ain't know what was going on. I'm just so dumb and so innocent. All along, you knew exactly what the fuck was going on. Again, you played the player. You played dumb. Until it was time for you to break out and break free. And that was when it was divinely guided. That might have been your miracle. Okay? Where you got that call, you got that letter saying you can move, you can go here, you can do this, you can change this job, whatever the situation is for you. You had people that really was playing with you. And for some of you guys, you played right along until the time was right. And again, then it was game over. Exactly. That's what's here. Somebody was very fake in your energy. Very fake in your face. And that can make you so mad that it makes you out of character. It makes you want to punch somebody in the face. But what, are we going to go to jail for that? Hell no. That's right. What is it? You got to play the fool to catch a fool. That's right. Woo, child. And, you know, sometimes, and I had to learn that the hard way. I definitely learned that in this situation. But me, because I've been doing this for so long, since my childhood, I will speak things up. Like, this bitch is about to play me. Oh, hell no. And one of my Aquarius friends was like, Robin, come on now. Sometimes you can't tell everything you know. If you know they about to play you, they about to do this, you about to do that, don't say nothing. But sometimes I have to, because the one time it was regarding my freaking life. The bitch tried to poison me. In Jamaica. Like that shit with friends, I'm not even playing that. 10 of Wands. They got a lot of responsibility. They got a lot of heavy burdens. And then you got the fire-breathing dragon here because, again, with the trickster, because from all the games that they played, right? From all the games that they played, taking advantage of innocent people, they got a lot of responsibility. They're pinching pennies. They don't have money. They have a loss of direction. Some of them could be facing jail, confinement. Yeah, what I just said. Now they're caught up in the web of lies. All that webbery, everything that they gave you, they're caught up in. Ooh, child, could have been dealing with the Taurus, or you have it in your chart. They need your help, Aquarius and Cross Watchers. Yup. They need your help. The audacity, like you will help these people or this person. They also want to come back and trap you up again, or try to. But for somebody here, they know that it ain't going to work. But again, this is what they're being told to do. But this time, this puppet don't want to do it. They don't want to do it. Because they know, for some of you guys, everything that you said have came true. When you were talking. When you were arguing. When you were fighting. Some of you guys used to argue back and forth with this person, and then you just went silent. You went ghost. All right? Like you said, like I said, two places I'm not going is back and forth. And you're unapologetic. Again, these people were very unapologetic when they were in this toxic energy. They ain't cared nothing about you. The devil, the demon. They were on demon time 24/7. And they didn't have no remorse or regret about it. When they were doing it. When they were doing it. Spirit said, now you on demon time. They did not know, Aquarius and cross watchers, that you also got demons on your side too, right? A lot of us have the angel and the devil. We all can get down with the get down. When they played these dumbass games, they got foolish prizes. And one of them was coming for you. They're reaping their karma in so many ways, in so many angles. All the angles that you saw them playing with you, okay? When you saw the little fake smiles, the little snickering behind your back, the little low blows, they're getting this as well. Especially this person that was your lover. Especially your lover. Because now they're playing with them in their life. They don't give a damn about this person. They don't give a damn if they, go to hell. They don't give a damn if they get locked up. They don't give a damn about this person. And for some of them, it's people in their own family doing this. Doing this to them. And they don't care. Just like they didn't care about you, Aquarius. And this person is realizing because they don't have no other place to go. They don't have no other person to listen to them. When you once listened to them and was on their side, now they want to come back again and plead their case and talk to you. You're on demon time now. Yeah, they were trying to play God in your life. For some of them, they don't have no connection. They don't have no spirit team. Their own spirit team as well turned their back on them. Because they were like, oh, you went and did that to Aquarius. I can't help you there. I can't help you there. You shouldn't have played over there with Aquarius. Some of this, yep. You don't heal from this. You are recovering. You're getting out of this fight and flight response with other individuals. You're trying to let your guard down, or not. I don't want to even say that because you're not letting your guard down with the Knight of Wands. No. You're just using your discernment, but you're trying to be open to new things, new love, because some of you guys got a lot of opportunities and you don't want to be closed off where you're blocking your blessings. Again, they didn't learn the lesson. Exactly. A lot of us are taught. We're here for that reason. Thank you. Thank you so much, Lynette. That's why Aquarius is on top of the world, pouring out water, and is known as the humanitarian. You was here to teach them a lesson, to help guide them out of their debauchery, their confusion, their nonsense. Don't you dare throw up. You better not throw up. Go lay your ass down. You drink all that water like you in the desert or something. Crazy dog. Oh my God. Oh my God. These people, this person, it's a person in particular. They were tricked into believing these other people. Then these other people came for them, came for their life, and now they want to run back, apologize, and tell you all kind of nonsense. And you're like, nah, I'm good. I'm good. Sorry, but not sorry. You're unapologetic for turning your back on this person. Now you're in demon time. Now you are being very, yes, and I don't even want to say demon time. You're being obsessed with yourself for once. You're being obsessed with what you want in life. These people also are obsessed, and they've been obsessed. I don't care if you haven't been around these people for 5 years, a year, to whatever it is. They're still watching you. And they're watching you evolve. They're watching you grow. They're watching you not be a part of what they had projected onto you. They're watching you have success in life. One of your major success was getting away from them. Decluttering your mind from what they did and projected onto you. That was your major success. So they're like, damn, nothing worked. On the collective, nothing worked. I couldn't trap them up. I couldn't get them caught up. And now you actually are bigger than life right now. That's how you feel, because it's how you feel about yourself, especially surviving this stuff. And now it is time for you to get out of survival mode and live your life. Live your life. Okay? You're the Amazon woman or man. Okay? Yeah, your heart was broken. 3 of Swords in reverse. They try to alienate you. They try to make you feel isolated. But whatever broke your heart, fix your vision. Fix your vision. Now you're definitely in Aquarius mode where you turned off the emotions just like they did at one time. King of Cups in reverse. You're apathetic. You don't give 2 damn hoops. What they guys say? I don't give 2 Newport shorts. You don't care. In fact, you're sitting back and enjoying the show. They enjoyed the show about you, putting you in a whole bunch of nonsense when you was already going through something personally. They're reaping what they're sold, all of them. And they need your energy back. They need you to feel fooled again. And you're not falling for it. You don't care. You really don't care. Because they done too much unnecessarily. Because they didn't reap anything. They didn't get anything but more chaos, more drama. Everything that they did to you, they're getting it as well. The demons that very unhealed, like I said. You're turning your back. They're not getting their wishes. They're not getting being back in your energy. The star card in reverse. Somebody is sick, unhealthy. Okay? Somebody very unhealthy. As you are having success, you have moved on. I like that the horse is there in this card. Okay? You're having success. You are the successor. You have triumphed over all this chaos, this drama. For some of you guys, you got somebody coming in. There's going to be a new lover. All right? You also chose yourself, your higher self. You're now listening to your higher self, your intuition. You're not doubting yourself anymore. Again, with the Queen of Cups, you are knowing that this situation did not define you. So you can't close off who you are just because of these idiots. These chaotic people. You also are understanding you are their karma. You were their karma for whatever they've done into the past until they met you. You are their karma. Yeah. Like Cardi B say, your life is going up and up and up and up. And they're watching it. And they are even more angry. Because like I said, you did not get caught up in this web of bullshit that they tried to project onto you. Somebody sees you very attractive. Some of you guys are very much moving in secret. Okay? They don't know everything that's going on, but they definitely know that you ain't where you was. Your money looking good. You're not abandoned. They could have, again, played with your inner child, your abandonment issues. They could have played on that. Some of these people knew what you've been through, and they played on it anyway. Wow. See these cards just flying out? Yeah, they back on this trickery, this demon time. They're hoping that they can have a new beginning with you, but again, like, you got your own new beginning. Some of you guys are obsessed with somebody else, or somebody else is obsessed with you. And you're living life. Like, you are living life. Your boundaries, your standards are up high. And they don't know how to get through that wall that you have built up. Thank you. Yep. You got new money coming in. You're not stuck. You have changed. They helped change you for the better. They helped you realize more of your value, how important you are here in life, and to walk into your purpose. When you was around these people, you were in so much mental confusion. And again, like I said, that fight and flight response, you did not realize who you were. And it's almost like until they had to do that. Because why would you have to do this to somebody that's not important? I'm that important. I'm that much disliked. I'm that much where somebody could be very envious to attack me, to come for me, to come for my job, my career. I must be fucking important. I must be bigger than life. So again, they help show you your value. They helped you walk into your purpose. They also help you build your character up where now you're setting higher boundaries, higher standards. Again, I'm sorry, the wall is up. I'm not judgmental, but now I'm judgmental, if you know what I mean. If you don't have this and this and that, and you don't love yourself, then there's no way you can love me. And whoever you were dealing with, they definitely didn't love themselves because of what they've been through. And they always want to blame others for why they've been through this. No, it was your decisions. Once you become an adult, you cannot blame your parents. You cannot blame, yeah, people do shit all day to people. It's what you decide to entertain and go back to. Now that it's a part of you, that is part of your character. So again, like I said, Aquarius, this and Crosswatcher, this helped you. This helped you in your life, where you're going next, and it's only up from here. Your manifestations are popping in. Again, you need to continue to work on your healing, work on yourself. Don't allow the stress of whatever, because it's always going to be challenges and obstacles. It's always going to be. I know that's right. Again, it's about calming your nervous system, because you don't want to be in fight and flight response for everything. You're going to be a nervous wreck. This is what them people wanted for you. This is what they wanted: chaos. They wanted drama. They wanted you to always be on edge. They also wanted to lock you up and say that you were crazy. This is what they were telling people about you. But now it looks like they're the crazy ones. Because who keeps coming for somebody that ain't being bothered by you? In fact, you're so unbothered. And these people, again, that is making them even more crazy. That you're unbothered by them. You living your life like it's golden. You got new beginnings, a new job, possibly a new man or a woman. Things are going good in your life. Things are falling into place. Things are falling into place because you're healing, you're doing that work. It's a process and a progress. Things are changing for the better with the Wheel of Fortune upright. You're having offers. The world is opening up to you. It is your oyster. These people are sick that you're having so much success. They're sick that you moved on and you're being successful. You're triumphing through all this chaos that they tried to project onto you. And I love you guys. Again, that is the truth. You have mental clarity. You have mental breakthrough about what they tried to do, who they are. Your vision ain't blurry, baby. And on that note, I love you guys. Thank you for being here. Hope some of you guys show up tonight. Hit that like button, subscribe to the tribe. Again, thank you guys for having my channel grow. It kind of grew very fast, like overnight. And I think you guys would make it. We get the 3K. I'm going to be giving some of my cards away that I do have duplicates, okay? I will be posting them when I'm almost near that 3K. I'm almost there. Thank you guys so much for being here. I love you guys. Remember, be you, Aquarius. Love you. Again, that is what is making these people mad. That is what's bringing you into success. You are awesome, awesome, awesome. Love you guys. Bye now. You're a liar.